A guide to running a focused activity. Now, you're going to ask me, what does the EYFS say about activities? Well, it does say that you've got to plan these activities at your provision around the children's interest. So this should become your source of inspiration when picking ideas for activities you're going to complete. What makes a good focus activity, you might ask? Well, using a good timeline of visuals, planning your intentions before the activity, timing your focused activity, remembering that you are only introducing a concept. Have a clear beginning to your session and a clear end, and always remember to leave time to recap at the end before you sing goodbye. This is important because you need to see whether the children have truly met those intentions. Are they understanding this concept? Is this something that you've got to repeat or revisit at a later period of time? Now next, we're going to talk about timelines. So, what and where do we find images for our timelines? Well, there's a few online places, Widget Online, Makaton. You could even just use real photos for reference. But most importantly, always have the same images that you use for the activities that you do. Whether you've drawn them yourself, whether you've printed them out from a website, you've used images that you already had at the setting, but always stay consistent and remember, always a hello, always a goodbye, and use the same images for activities. Now, what is an intention and how do I choose one? Well, first of all, you need to look at the non-statutory guidance and think about, what is the outcome going to be for my session? What is it that you want those children to learn? Do you want them to learn how to count? Would you like them to understand what a face looks like when it's happy? Think about your children's interests in the group, relating back to earlier. For example, if the children are interested in dinosaurs and you're learning to count to 5, you might have 5 dinosaur pictures, you might have a board, and you might have the numbers 1 to 5, and it might be that you're singing a song about dinosaurs and counting and they're using their fingers. Think how you'll join together the interests of the children and a developmental goal. So some of the children might be interested in singing, some of them might be interested in dinosaurs, and that's how you can come together with that idea. Now, what is the skill that all of your children in the group need? Is it that they all need to learn to count? And how can you differentiate that activity? So thinking about children and different levels of development, how are you going to make it easier, or how are you going to challenge children according to their needs as you progress in the activity? Next, we're going to talk about timings. Now, it's really important that you have a hello song. You can come up with the idea for this hello song. You could sing anything, to any tune, to any nursery rhyme, but make up your own song, be creative. During the activity period, we're going to think about what your actual activity is going to be. How are you going to meet that intention? And lastly, you finish with a goodbye song. That's all from me. But if you want to hear about more of this or want more information, leave me a comment in the comment section, subscribe and like, and obviously give me some feedback. It's always great to hear it. I look forward to seeing you all soon.